Today we want to talk about the weather and your choice of holsters. If you live in an area like I do down here in the South and the heat and humidity smacks you in the face as soon as you walk out the door, then the weather may play a role in what kind of holster you want to use that day. So if it's a cooler day or even if it's a warmer day and you're just going from your house to your car, then car to work, it's probably not going to be that big a deal which kind of holster you want to use. You can use it inside the waistband leather, inside the waistband Kydex, whatever kind of holster you want to use. But if you're going to be outside for a long period of time, perspiring heavily, you want to use a holster that is going to help protect your gun more than something that's going to let so much moisture get on the side of your gun. So my normal holster that I carry every day, and when the weather's cooperating, I'm not going to be outside and I know I'm going to be sweating a lot, is just an inside the waistband leather holster. As you can tell from this one, it has had some perspiration marks on it before, so I've been outside and got this one a little bit sweaty. A holster like this, you start perspiring on it, then it absorbs that water, because leather is going to absorb the water. You can do the tanning processes and all that on there, but leather is still going to absorb water after a period of time. And that water is going to just come straight through the leather and get on your gun. Because when I have used this holster in the heat and humidity, and I've took the gun off and pulled it out of the holster, then the gun itself has got condensation on it. So you want to make sure that you clean all that stuff off if you have been sweating on the holster. Another option would be a Kydex inside the waistband holster, and that would help protect the gun, because the Kydex is not going to let the water come through the plastic, but you still would have up around the top of the gun that you'd need to take care of and make sure that it didn't get a lot of sweat on it if you don't have a long enough protector up the side of the gun, covering the slide and the grip and everything, so that you could keep the gun from getting damp. Now, another option that you could use would be just a traditional outside the waistband holster, just a regular leather holster that you just put on your belt. And if you're going to be walking around outside and you're going to be there for a long period of time, then a holster like this works well, because it's going to be outside your belt, so the perspiration would have to get through shirt, pants, belt, and everything before it ever got to the holster itself. In South Carolina right now, the outside the waistband open carry holster is still not quite legal yet, but after August 15th it will be legal. So you could use a holster like this without having to worry about covering it with your cover garment. But depending on the cover garment that you're using, you could use something like this now. A lot of guys like to use an outside the waistband holster because it's more comfortable when you are carrying, but you just got to make sure that the shirt or whatever you're wearing is long enough that when you reach up, it's not going to expose your gun. After August 15th, that won't be as much of an issue. It's no longer going to be brandishing a gun if somebody sees the bottom of your holster out from under your shirt. Now, another type option would be an outside the waistband Kydex type holster. And this one has the paddle mechanism to put it into your pants. So it just slides in between your pants and shirt, and then has the belt right here, and then it has the holster on the outside. Very comfortable holster to wear. I was actually working outside most of the day yesterday and used this holster. Gun stayed perfectly protected, never had a problem with any perspiration on the gun, and didn't get anything on the holster. And then this plastic piece here that went down inside the pants it's shaped kind of to go with the curve of your hip and everything here. So, and it flexes a little bit. So it's a very comfortable holster to wear when you're outside doing a lot of activity and you're going to be perspiring a lot. So it helps protect your gun and keep everything dry so that you don't have to worry about the gun getting moisture on it and having to clean it more often and oil it to keep the gun in good shape. Even though you want to do preventive maintenance on your gun, you wouldn't have to do it as often as long as you make sure you keep the gun protected and that it doesn't get a lot of moisture condensation on it. So check out doublelegalgunworks.com for more information and like and subscribe down at the bottom. We'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.